Welcome back to the second half of Our City, where I'm being joined by Mr. Joe Oliver from the Retail Skills Center. Joe, for those who don't know, what is the Retail Skills Center?
Well, the Retail Skills Center is a training facility that has been at the Jersey Gardens Mall since 2000, and we train people in customer service and sales. We have visual merchandising, tourism and hospitality, and elder care, and we're training folks in those specific areas and then try to help them find jobs in the mall, the Jersey Gardens Mall, or in the city of Elizabeth.
Now, a training center, is that a norm at a mall? Is that?
No, this was the second one put in the United States. There are some other ones around the country, but the Jersey Gardens Mall, we were the second folks to put one in, and under Mayor Bolwidge and the City Council, they had the foresight to put this training center in so residents would have the opportunity, again, to get training to go to work and learn certain skill sets to go to work in the mall.
So that has to be a plus to be able to have in your resume that I've been trained prior to.
Absolutely. One of the things that at the end of the training, they get a certificate from Union County College, and we also have an opportunity to let the residents take an exam, the National Retail Federation exam, which is a nationally recognized certificate. So they have a dual opportunity to get certification.
So in the U.S., there's only 2 retail skills centers, training being provided. Our city is one of those who are fortunate enough to have it. The mayor put it in place. How's the training going at our retail skills center?
Well, terrific. Over the last 3 years, I've been there since March of 2009 or 8, and we started training in January of 2009. We've trained 690 people in that 3 years, and we just completed our training this year with 248 people. So we started training September 1st through August 31st, and our contract year will start again this September, and we have 2 programs starting September 12th. Customer service and sales, and a customer service and sales for those where English isn't their first language. So there are 2 major training programs coming up.
So I'm going to ask you a question, and I think I know the answer already, but in this economy, it's not a lot to offer down there, right? No jobs? Or?
Well, there are a lot of jobs. That's
really?
Just it. The mall is recruiting right now for the fall season. And one of the things one thing we could take away from this show is asking people to come to the Retail Skills Center. If you want training, we can offer that. It's there for you if you live in the city of Elizabeth. And certainly, we have more jobs than we have people to fill right now. People coming in.
What you're saying now is that someone goes through the training, they don't have to wait a certain amount of time. There are some openings right now.
There are openings right now. We just did a pre-screening last week, a positive recruitment for a company by the name of Aerie. They opened up in January. We placed 15 people in that position, and now they're looking for another 18 just to go through and start the fall season going in through the Christmas season.
Now, do you have any special workshop activities?
Yes, we do have special workshop activities throughout the year. We just completed one called a brand called You. It was taught by Lisa Harris. And we're going to offer that throughout the year again. And we would encourage residents to check our website, to check the city Facebook. You post all of those different classes and workshops that we have.
Now, in addition to the regular jobs we talked about throughout the mall, I think you also veered out and did a special project with the United Airlines.
Yes, this is the 3rd year we've been involved with United Airlines for young adults between the ages of 18 and 24. And this year, 24 residents from the city of Elizabeth gained employment at United Airlines. It's a 3-month project, which will be ending September 1st. And we're very proud that the city of Elizabeth, over the last 3 years, there have been 74 young men and women that have gone to work for United Airlines.
And that's a partnership with the city, the mayor, and a few other agencies coming together?
The city, the mayor, and Union County College and the Retail Skills Center. So the college, we use the college as the focal point to interview the college students. And of the 24 students that got jobs, 17 were from Union County College and the city of Elizabeth. So we're very proud of that.
Has anyone stayed beyond the summer?
We haven't in the last 3 years, but in the past they have. It all depends on what openings there may be, but they have hired folks, if not with United, with some of their people that they work with. So there is some of their contract vendors. So there is an opportunity for someone, if you've completed college or you're out of high school and not going to go on to a higher education, you could have potential for a job there.
Now, how's the job placement activity been this past year?
Well, we are just absolutely thrilled. This past year, through last week, we've placed 407 people in jobs. And from January of 2009, that's 777, lucky 777. We've placed 777 people
Wow.
in jobs since January of 2009. And we're looking, I would think that if the folks come into the center, and we're at the Jersey Gardens Mall, which is we're at the lower level, entrance D, right behind the concierge desk. Please come in and bring your resume. And if you don't have a resume, we'll help you build a resume. There are jobs there. We could easily, and I want to be careful, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, as they say, but we could easily put 150 and maybe 200 people to work in the fourth quarter of 2011.
Now, I'm going to ask you this now and ask you again before we end this segment, but the number for the mall, so if someone is eager and wants to work, who should they call out there?
Well, they should call the Retail Skills Center, 908-355-4444, or they can email their resume to oliver@ucc.edu or baptiste@ucc.edu.
And it's amazing that you say that, because right now the norm is that in this economy there's no jobs. But
Well,
you're saying the opposite, that there are some jobs available.
Well, there's more than some. There are jobs available. The mall is booming. The mall there's over 12 million people go through that mall a year. And that's not including the AMC Theater. And AMC is looking for people. And we're looking for people that want to work. That's what the managers say all the time.
Wow.
We want people that want to work. If you don't have the skill sets, we'll help you with the training there. And if you already have the skill sets, we need you to come in, bring your resume, please bring your resume, and we're looking forward to placing people in work in the fourth quarter.
Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but are there any stores presently hiring right now?
Yes, we have, as I said, Aerie, Old Navy. We're meeting with Gap is hiring, Adidas, Nike. So if people come in, we have the stores and we know where people are hiring, and that's just a few. But next week we're meeting with 40 different store managers over 2 days, talking with them about what their needs are so we can place people in those positions. Not everyone wants to work at a certain store. And if you want to work at a shoe store, we'll know where they are. If you want to work at a restaurant or in the food court, we can direct you to apply at those places online.
So it sounds like if you really want a job in the mall, because I always see people, oh, went down to the mall, they weren't hired. The way to get in is through the Retail Skills Center.
That's right. Come to the Retail Skills Center. We're a hidden little gem here in Union County in the city of Elizabeth. We're tucked away there at the mall behind the concierge desk. But if you ask for us, everyone knows where we are. So please come to the center. All of us are waiting and ready to help you find a job.
Now, earlier you mentioned that after the training, you do get a certificate, some type of
Yes,
certification?
you get a Union County College certificate, and then we give you an opportunity, if you take the customer service course, to take the National Retail Federation exam, which is 90 questions. It's all done online. And at the end of it, if you pass, you get this national recognized certificate.
Now, we know that in the holiday season, there's a lot of hiring being done during the later portion of the year towards December. What about the fall segment? Is that also busy?
That's starting right now.
Okay.
The fall season is starting. I know it's July 25th, but people are ramping up already for back to school and for the fourth quarter. So if you get in for back to school, you're going to carry through the latter part of December, early January. And you could also continue that full employment throughout the balance of the year.
Now, throughout the years that you've been working there, do you know of anyone who started at a lower level and is now maybe in management?
Yes, there's a person, a young lady that took a course from us, started out as a cashier, and when she got the job, I asked her if she'd like to move up, and she said, I'm going to be happy being a cashier. I love that. I love taking care of people and greeting them and helping them with their transaction. I was at a function at one of the schools, a parent liaison. This person moved up to handling the back room, and 6 months later was a key holder. So we've had people go from entry level to management positions, and the positions are there, for people, again, if you want to work. As they
Now-
all say, you need to want to
Yeah.
work.
Normally in that seat we have Ann Julie. How's she doing?
And Julie's doing fine. And Julie's getting married September 3rd, and we'll be moving down to Bordentown.
So
So
that's-
she's
that's-
going to be leaving us. She's been with us a little over, just about 3 years.
So that's going to be another job opening right there, right?
Well, there may be. If right now, Joe Oliver's going to fill that position until we figure out what we're going to do. But I'll be managing that and working with you. I'll be out on August 2nd at
You were out at the National Night Out we had last
National
week,
Night
right?
Out. I'll be out that on
Right.
August 2nd. I'll be there. And so the retail center will be throughout the city at the different events, talking about
Right.
our training programs and what jobs are available.
Okay. And once again, the website and the phone number.
The phone number is, the retail skiller is 908-355-4444, and they can go to the Union County College website and go under Community and Business, and you'll find the Retail Skills Center there located, and you'll find all the courses that we're offering in the fall. So we're starting with 2 in September, we'll back it up in October and also November. So we're going to have courses going through about November 15th, and those last 2 courses will be elder care courses, which have been very popular in helping people in their entry into the elder care field.
And throughout the year, you have various special trainings. Sometimes we get the flyers for special training and that you have. What was some that you had last year that you remember?
Well, we did some special training in different workshops. Actually, that's where we did the training, bringing people in to do resume writing, to build their other skill sets on 3-hour workshops. Those are the type things that we've done.
And do you have any involvement with the hotels or no?
Yes, we have. We've been working diligently with the hotels. We have a tourism and hospitality course. We're going to be offering that again in probably January. But Henry Baptiste, who is the outreach coordinator, is constantly working with the hotels to find openings so that we can place people in that area who are interested in hotel management. Hotel management, everyone has to know, is a 24-hour business. So if you get in there, you may be working, as they call it, the graveyard shift, 11 to 7, until you can get, the morning shift. But it's a great career to pursue. It's tourism is the 3rd largest industry in the state of New Jersey. So it's a terrific industry to get into.
So the Retail Skills Center that was developed just to help the mall is now doing beyond that?
Yes, we've expanded. We have expanded for the residents of the city of Elizabeth to expand the opportunities for them to have jobs in different industries.
Well, thank you very much, and I know I'm pushing it, but I'm asking you one more time for that number because I'm quite sure somebody didn't have the pin the first time.
Exactly. The number is 908-355-4444, and that's the Retail Skills Center located at the Jersey Gardens Mall. And from the staff of the center, we'd like to thank the City of Elizabeth and Mayor Bulwich and the City Council for giving us the opportunity to help train people, help them find jobs.
Well, thank you. Much continued success.
Thank you very much.
And anytime, just pick up the phone and we'll send some more folks down there.
Thank you.
My
Nice to see
pleasure.
you. My
All right.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this segment of Our City. We want everyone to have a safe and wonderful week. Thank you.